Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd take the opportunity this morning to do a vlog on my M140i. I'm on my way to BMW sitting in Birmingham this morning to drop my car off to have the M Performance exhaust fitted to my M140i. Now, a few weeks ago I did a vlog where I was kind of showing off the standard exhaust box and how that sounds after 2,500 miles, and it was sounding quite fruity. However, I then went and I had the opportunity to kind of listen to another M140i with the M Performance exhaust, and that exhaust sounded absolutely epic. You know, it made the standard box sound pretty shit, and you know, that's no word of lie. So I kind of made my mind up. I thought, right, the M Performance exhaust is something that I'm going to have fitted to my M140i. I then basically rang up BMW, my dealership, and got the car booked in. So when I took the car in, I think it just went in for like a little health check, and as they started up the car and, you know, moved it around or whatever, they basically heard the exhaust rattle, you know, the kind of typical B58 sort of exhaust rattle that only happens on the M140i. Kindly, they kind of rang me up and they said to me, look, we've heard the exhaust rattle, you are interested in the M Performance exhaust, because I kind of mentioned it to them that morning if they could get me a price. They decided to put in a claim right through to BMW UK because they've, you know, firsthand they've kind of experienced that exhaust rattle. BMW UK came back to them after about 48 hours or so and, you know, decided to have that exhaust fitted to my car completely free of charge. You know, no quibbles or anything, completely free of charge. I mean, that for me was like the icing on the cake. So my car's booked in with them this morning. I'm on my way to drop it off to them. And later on, hopefully I'll pick it up with my brand new shiny M Performance exhaust on my M140i. So hopefully I'll see you guys in a few minutes at the dealership. One of the main issues that you get with the standard exhaust system on the M140i is that although it sounds great from the outside, when you sat in the car here, you know, no matter what mode you got it in, you can't really hear anything. Now I'm just going to flick it into Sports Plus, put the gearbox into Sport, and we're almost approaching a tunnel. And you're not really going to be able to hear any of those pops and bangs or crackles, you know, from the standard exhaust. The car's nicely warmed up as well, so, you know, this is the opportunity that you should have, you know, to hear this engine. I mean, just listen to this. You know, you can't hear anything. From outside it sounds amazing, you know, not as great as an M Performance exhaust, but it sounds okay. But when you're sitting in the car is so well insulated that you don't really hear any of those pops and bangs, which, you know, I think you should be able to. We're approaching another tunnel. Standard exhaust. The car's even downshifting, yet you can't really hear anything. Bit of a letdown really, isn't it, on this exhaust system. Guys, so I've just arrived at BMW sitting in Birmingham. What I'm going to do now is just go hand over the car and hopefully pick the car up later on with the M Performance exhaust fitted, and I'm going to go through obviously the usual kind of vlog and how it compares to the standard exhaust and go and do some drive-bys, etc. So yeah, I'll see you guys shortly. from BMW sitting in Birmingham, and my first impressions on this MPE exhaust is that it's a real serious piece of kit. You know, the way this thing now just burbles and pops and crackles in just standard, you know, comfort mode, to me it feels like that's how it was doing the sort of pops and bangs in, like, say, Sport Plus mode. I know I'm just gone through a tunnel here, but I'm going to go through the same tunnels that I went through earlier on this morning, and, you know, show you what the actual difference is, and hopefully the mic on my camera will hopefully pick up those pops and bangs. It's a real serious piece of kit. The best way I can actually describe this is that if you compare a car that's got the adaptive suspension like this car has against a car that hasn't, and the kind of difference that you get in the ride quality, it's the same as the kind of experience that you're getting from the pops and bangs of this exhaust system. This one's now got the MPE exhaust fitted to it, and how the difference is now compared to how it was earlier on this morning, it's literally like night and day. You know, there's no lie about that. I'm not gonna say that the stock system was a joke, because it wasn't. I think it was quite a respectable system that they had on the car. I just think that this system is much better, you know, 100%. You know, that's just my opinion, and obviously at the moment it might feel like I'm being a bit biased, but trust me, I'm not. You know, this system really is, you know, a far better system compared to the stock system on the standard exhaust. Another thing that I want to say about this MPE is that it's not exactly intrusive. You know, my initial thought was that in comfort mode, when you're just pottering around town, I thought that, you know, it's going to be quite intrusive. You know, there'll be a lot of boominess coming into the cabin, but on the contrary, seriously, there isn't. It's not much louder at all, you know, in comfort mode, you know, compared to how the stock system was. I've now just flicked it into sport mode. In fact, I'm going to stick into Sport Plus mode. I don't know, I think it's just a personal thing where I kind of think that with the Sport Plus you're getting more. I'm not sure if that is the case. I know it just stiffens up the suspension a little bit and takes off the dynamic traction control. Just listen to these. Hopefully you can pick up those pops and bangs. I just got a nod from the guy next to me. Always nice. So we're just going to go through a tunnel now. I've got the car into Sport Plus mode as well, so hopefully we're going to hear those pops and bangs a bit more. Here we go. Coming up to another one. There was a lot of wind noise there, but trust me, from where I'm sitting, the exhaust is banging, absolutely banging. I'll just shut up for now. So the M-Performance exhaust then. It's a system which is less restrictive, and what I mean by that is that there's no kind of butterfly actuators in the tailpipe, so it's always continuously it's always open, which means that you get a clear exit flow of, like, say, exhaust. And also the rear box, which is part of the M-Performance exhaust system, you don't have as many baffles in there, which means that, you know, there's not a restriction of sound, which is why you're getting a lot more bangs and pops. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed my video on my M-Performance exhaust. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, and share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Also, don't forget to check me out on my Instagram. Take care, guys. Bye.